Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Nasty Girls Clubhouse podcast. Today, we'll have an episode just of us. We wanted to let you guys get to know us a little better and kind of tell you how the future podcasts are going to go. I wrote a little snippet about myself, first and foremost, so let me read that to you. I am born and raised in the South, but originally I'm from outer space. I'm grown physically and intellectually by Outcast, Bojangles, and the occult. I'm funny, kind, and eccentric.
Do you want to start over?
No, it's okay. I'm funny, kind, and eccentric. You know, I'm struggling over that word. My man, when I said it, he said, "What are you saying? Eccentric." And I was like, "Yeah, ECCENTRIC." And he said, "You are not saying that." So okay. My southern twang says eccentric is what it is.
Eccentric.
Lastly, I'm a jack of all trades, but becoming a mom has been my favorite role so far. You can call me Cassie or Miss Clark if you're nasty.
Hello. So I, ball and chain, baby mama, dental hygienist, an internet foot hoe, with very vibrant hair.
Yes, beautiful.
Me. A true cannabisaur, but actually I'm not a weed expert at all. I just like to smoke it and eat it. Eat it? Well, I mean, yeah, eat it. Yeah. Definitely eat it.
Yeah.
But basically, I like to eat a lot of food. You can call me Kim, or you can call me Fancy Feet if that's your thing.
Fancy.
So, I was on Miss Mothership's Slutrepreneur podcast, and as soon as I finished that, I was like, you know what? I want to have a podcast. So I messaged Cassie. We've been friends on Instagram for like 2 years. We've never met before. We talk a lot about our babies.
Beautiful babies.
Yes, beautiful babies. Cassie's actually really good at making babies.
Yeah.
They're really cute. But I know her through my husband Rico. He's known Cassie for, he said like
15 years.
15-ish years. And he was just obsessed with how cute her babies are too. So, he introduced us via Instagram. We're getting to know each other through doing these interviews together with guests and each other. Mm-hmm. So, enjoy the ride.
Yes. We're so happy to have you.
So, Cassie runs a meme page, and that's kind of one of the other reasons that I wanted her to be on this podcast with me. She runs Nasty Gurls Club. It's like sex positive, 420 friendly. It's just all the good stuff that makes you laugh. So
yes,
it's perfect.
It is. I started that Instagram account because a group of girlfriends and I had a private Facebook group online where we just shared funny stories that happened to each other. And of course, I was a sucker for the instant gratification of memes. So instead of sending that to 15 friends every time I saw one that made me laugh, I just decided to set up an Instagram account and kind of took off from there. We have currently 69,000 followers.
Ooh,
I know.
It's going to stay there for a
reason. I'm going to keep it forever. So yeah, I'm stoked. Me and my girlfriend Destiny, who is amazing, we run that Instagram account. And then, me and Kim are going to kill this video world.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask each other questions about life and love.
Get a little raunchy.
A little spicy. Which we're also going to do with our guests as well. I have a little rhyme that I wrote about what being nasty means to us. So I will read that to you so we can talk about what makes us nasty and then in turn ask our guests what makes them nasty as well. And what else do we have? We're going to do rapid fire questions. Those are always fun. Foods, music, drinks, TV. So yeah,
let's get started.
Let's do it.
Cassie, what do you like to eat?
Love I would say Asian food is my favorite.
I think that's why I love you. I was just
know.
drawn to you.
Exactly. But pretty much any international food I'm always down for.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Love Vietnamese food because I am Vietnamese and Chinese, but Vietnamese is like what I grew up on. My dad cooks like amazing Vietnamese food, but I mean, I don't cook like that. So just going to a Vietnamese restaurant is just makes me happy.
It's the best. Shout out to Lang Van.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, what about your pet peeves for running a meme page?
So our audience and followers are amazing, but there are definitely some people on there that get their feelings hurt really easily. Obviously, the page is satire, so we make fun of everyone and everything. Just laugh. It's fun to laugh at traumas. Is that a healthy coping mechanism? I don't quite know, but it works for me.
Gets me through life.
Right? In most of the world. So people, get their feelings hurt. I'm always shaming someone or hurting someone's feelings. Those are few and far in between, but at least 3 to 5 people a day will write me a message and say whatever I posted hurt their feelings.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of that in the comments as well?
I honestly don't read the comments. I know just currently in my life, I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 really small children, so I try to spend as little time on my phone as I can around them. I think it's a blessing and a curse, but I don't have time to sit and read the comments because I'm sure I get plenty of nasty stuff.
I feel like usually I'm just like tagging people in the comments,
Yeah.
and I feel like the majority of that is other people just tagging.
Me too.
Yeah, so maybe it's good that you don't read it, but like I think you might be in the clear.
Yeah.
What about pet peeves in everyday life? Just like normal stuff.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for people that can't drive. We live in Charlotte, and there are a lot of people moving to the city, I think is the main issue that don't live here.
Yeah.
So I feel like I always get behind someone who
Casually strolling.
is strolling. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're sightseeing. I've also lived here for, in the city for 15 years or whatever it may be. So I'm not the best judge of character because I know every pothole and thing to swerve and miss. But people drive and get on my nerves these days.
Yeah, no, I
Stereotypes are fun for me. Are you a good driver? My Asian lady?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
You know what's funny though is I had told I talk to my patients a lot. I mean, I judge their coolness and decide if I can talk to them openly about whatever. But I had a patient that I was like, yeah, I am your stereotypical Asian driver. Like, I probably should not be on the roads. And she was like, oh, I've never heard that before. And I was actually really surprised.
Yeah.
She more said that she heard black women are bad drivers. And I had not heard that one.
I've never heard that either.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. So I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Asians being bad drivers has been like said forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's a thing. All right, let me ask you some questions.
Okay.
Who is your celebrity crush or guilty pleasure celebrity?
Miley Cyrus, for sure. I was a Hannah Montana fan, of course, but then she's just kind of come out of that Hannah Montana Disney star and just like does her own shit, is a complete badass. She just seems like very well-rounded in like everything. So that's my celebrity crush.
Yeah.
What about you?
It doesn't hurt that her and Dolly are BFFs.
Yes, I love that. Okay, so I looked it up.
They're not related.
No, they're not related. But I guess they've known each other for so long, and I think I read this on the internet. So if the internet is wrong, then fuck me.
It's got to be true.
Right.
It's got to be true if you read it on the internet.
Godmother.
Oh.
And she likes to call herself, I think, the fairy godmother.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, that's amazing.
So internet, if I'm wrong, don't judge me because someone on the internet said it.
Yeah.
In my Google search.
Right. I love it.
Secret talents.
Ooh. I think I can anyway, but I can write really well.
Yeah.
I've always been a writer. You know what, too, is funny? I have had one too many concussions.
Really?
Yeah, just in life. I was cheerleader on doing competition gymnastics. I was in this really nasty car accident when I was in high school, too. So one after the other fucked up my frontal lobe a little bit. But I think I love to write because I can just get my thoughts out that way so much better than what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. I wish that you had your rhymes to read right now because I love the hootie hoo one. She'll have to read that for you guys one day.
I'll read them for sure.
Hootie hoo. Love that. Also, speaking of concussions, so Rico hasn't seen her in like ages, but the last time that he did see her, it was just like on the street, and she almost busted her ass on some roller skates, and he was laughing at this person for almost falling, and then it turned out to be Cassie. He was like, oh, that's Cassie. So that was like the first time I saw you in person, but like just driving by. So
shout out to all the roller skaters. That shit is hard, and jokes on me for being I skateboard. For thinking that, I can skateboard, I can easily roller skate. No, it is not the same. That shit was hard. Well, have you ever tried?
No, I really want to. I really do. I don't have one. You know, I had like
skating or roller skating? Skateboarding or
skateboarding.
Oh, okay.
I used to roller skate.
You did? Tell me about it.
I mean,
on the street.
On the street, I was so good. No, just in front of my friend's house, like no craziness happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you wear pads?
I did not. My sister did. My sister was full up, like helmet, elbow pads, shin guards.
Yeah.
I don't think shin guards are a thing. They're for soccer.
Yeah.
I used to play soccer. That's my sport.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you play sports? Or just dance and cheer?
I do have a funny sports story. Can I tell you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to take my jacket off for this one. So, again, I was a cheerleader. When I say that, I was a flyer. So, I was like doing legitimate stuff, not saying I was yelling cheers, you know. But for some odd reason, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try out for the basketball team. I think I never played in my life. So I think maybe just because the coach liked me, she was awesome, and maybe they didn't want to hurt my feelings. But anyway, so I made the first cut and the second cut. Oh. Well, that gave me some false hope because I was like, holy shit, I think I'm good at basketball. I had no idea. I never played in my life. Well, whenever it was, the next day, the roster was posted.
Not on there, huh?
No. Oh, I was.
Oh. There's the water girl?
Cassie Duncan, scorekeeper. You didn't do that to me.
I did.
Scorekeeper.
Okay, well,
some shiesty.
I didn't get that far in my tryouts. I shot into the wrong goal, and then it was done for me. I was devastated for whatever reason, even though I didn't care about basketball at all. But I think at the time, I was just like, I was playing soccer, and then I was just ready to do the next sport, because at the time, I was very, like, into sports and athletic in my own little way, but basketball was not for me, and I didn't have the height for it, and didn't know which goal to shoot into.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, let's go fun. All right. Let's see. Tell me about your most adventurous sexcapade.
Ooh. My most adventurous was in the past few years. Oh my God, I was going to make a joke and say maybe that's how I got pregnant, but I was pregnant at that time, which is probably why, you know, hormones.
Extra horny.
Crazy. So me and my man were in New Orleans, and we were just walking around. It was our first time ever there. And we found this bookstore. Him and I love to go to bookstores and shop, but this particular bookstore was 3 stories high, and no one was in there at the time. Also, it was New Orleans in the summer, so I had a dress on, probably no draws, definitely not a bra wearer anyway. So a nice dress because it was hot as hell. And we got a quick one in on the top floor of the bookstore.
I love that. I love that.
It was amazing.
Some public sex.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Yeah, it is. My next step is the dinner party. What about yours? Tell me.
My sexual fantasy.
Or a crazy place that you got freaky.
Oh, okay. So I lost my virginity in like an old abandoned warehouse, and I think that was kind of fun. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, virginity, sex, like, it's not ever good, but the environment that was there and created was kind of fun because we were like playing Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like finger guns behind poles, just like being spies, and then we were like pretend like slapping each other really hard and like punching each other, making all the noises. And then it happened. There was a table in there, and we just did the deed.
I love that story.
Yeah, it was
Much more exciting than mine. My first experience. I like that though. Do you have any fantasies that we should know about?
So I've told Rico that I want him to do like a little forced action on me. Very consensual, but in the scenario, I have no idea. He's just gonna come up behind me and like hold my mouth, and just, it's gonna get a little rough because he's kidnapping me, and he's gonna take me, I don't know, somewhere in probably our house.
Yeah.
Probably our house.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get me.
I love it.
He's gonna get me.
That is fun.
What do you think your favorite sex position is?
Ooh, I like for my man to be behind me. I like when he's able to use his hands also. So
Yeah, that's always needed.
It's
necessary.
Yeah, extra hands.
Wait, how many hands does he have?
2 hands,
She's
3
into
legs.
Tentacle porn.
I do like tentacle. No, I've watched it before.
I've never seen it.
You haven't?
No, but
That's ridiculous.
on the Horny Stoner, they have like that, like
the
tentacle dildo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm interested just in the texture itself.
You should look up hentai just for fun sometime.
Do you like that?
I wouldn't say.
It's not going to turn you on?
No. It's more like, that's just funny to watch.
Well, so I say that because Working Moms, I love that show.
I do
on
too,
Netflix,
yeah.
and that's her thing.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh because I don't know
that's right.
anybody that's actually into that. But
No.
I'm sure there are, because I mean, there's a whole thing for it.
Yeah.
If you were to be an internet hoe, like, what do you think you would do?
Ooh. I would.
So I asked her this because I, sell my feet pictures and videos and stinky socks. I've sold some underwear before, but she just learned yesterday about dick ratings. Like, she didn't know this was a thing, and small penis humiliation is like a huge thing. And she said that she'd be pretty good at humiliating people, which I could totally see.
Yeah. That would be my steez.
Dick ratings and humiliating them for it. Yeah. No, that's good. You just gotta make sure they want mean Cassie.
I know.
Let's see. What about, are you dominant or submissive?
I am submissive in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my man to take charge and just
Pound town.
same as you. Like, you be the leader.
I like that too. I think I just get so exhausted on top. I don't have the stamina, and it's like a real workout to like get in that squat position too, like sometimes, or even just like
it is a
the
damn
motion,
workout.
saddling.
Which is why I appreciate too the side laying position, because neither of you have to do tons of work.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's funny you say that, I'm such a pillow princess. I don't know if you can say, is that a heterosexual term? Can I say? I think it is.
I think that's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, me too. I lay on the pillow.
Usually my face is like buried in the pillow.
Yeah.
And I think if it was like a see-through pillow and like someone could actually see the other side, it would not be good at all because my face is completely smushed. But that's funny, yeah. I like that too. I like the taking charge and just like going at it.
Yeah.
Like just taking.
Yeah.
But I think too, like being a mom, like, you know, I feel like you're running someone else's life all the time. But it's nice to just have someone run all over your body.
Absolutely.
For a little bit,
Yeah.
Do you have a type? Like, are you?
I do. I have more of an energy type than a physical type for sure. I like people that are really confident, sarcastic, funny, talented, little sprinkle of asshole in there.
A whole bucket of asshole.
Yeah. What about you?
The same. I completely. Rico's so smart, and then he's really talented too.
Yeah.
And he is definitely a butthead for sure. I mean, I love him so much.
Yeah.
But he's a butthead.
Yeah,
for sure.
Of course.
I do, like, in arguments, like, I don't say anything, like, I try not to say anything that I regret, because I just don't want, like, I have this thing where, like, if you walk out of the room and, like, something happens to you, like, that sticks with me. I always think about that stuff, so it's like, I don't want to say anything that's gonna, like, you're gonna remember for days and times, especially if that being the last thing I say to you or whatever. So typically, even in arguments, I'll just be like, you're such a butthead.
Yeah.
Like, that's as far as I go. I mean, sometimes I will say asshole, but, you know, I try to be kind of friendly.
Yeah.
So Cassie's, like, super stylish. Like, who's influenced your style?
I thought you were going to say, hoo-dee-hoo. Yeah. Hoo-dee-hoo.
In a couple minutes.
Yeah. I've always been very androgynous, so I love to mix those styles. And Japanese, really Asian street style in general, but all Japanese, Chinese street style is where it's at.
Yeah,
They
we've been
fucking
sharing
go hard.
videos of, like, these amazing outfits that they put on, and I'm just like, Cassie, give me a makeover. Like, I seriously have no style. I don't ever really buy clothes for myself. It's, like, very, very rare. I buy a ton of clothes for my kid, but, like, for me, I never do.
Yeah.
So I'm rocking old ass shit all the time.
But at least you look good. Like, you dress to fit your body, and you look good. Yeah. My mom, honestly, I feel like I owe her a lot too, because she's very swaggy. We have different styles, but she, since I was little, has always, like, embedded to appreciate clothing. Like, we would get so excited. We'd love to shop together. I would set my outfits out before school every night. And then in my adult life, my man designs clothes. My best friend, Caitlin, has been a clothing rep forever. And so between them and my mom, they all pretty much dress me. I don't buy anything myself.
Okay, well, then I'm just going to need all of you.
I know, we will.
To help me out.
Yeah.
I will say, my grandma, I don't know, maybe she was just a little slit herself, but, like, my grandma always, like, showing her legs and showing skin, and I kind of, like, I feel like I never have clothes for the winter because it's just, like, covering my body. I like skin to show.
Yeah.
So I'm just a regular hoe, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's in your blood.
It is. It's my grandma's fault.
Yeah. What was your grandma's name?
Linda.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not Asian.
No.
Yeah.
She was not Asian. She was the white side.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Caitlin is also Asian a little bit, and her grandmother's name was Yoshi.
Oh, that is so cute.
I love it. I tried to steal it from my babies, and I know, huh? She was like, fine, I'll let you have your own grandma's name.
She didn't let you have it? Did she name her kids?
No.
Okay.
She's only got a boy so far. We'll see.
Well, that's rude, Caitlin.
I know.
Say, give us Yoshi.
Yeah. Tell me about what music you're listening to right now.
So So I really like Spirit Box. It's it's a band, but there's a girl vocalist, and she sings really, really pretty, but she also screams, and it's like pretty intense. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Does your man still make music?
No. I mean, he kind of plays and writes stuff, like, kind of alone in his spare time, but he doesn't really care to play with any bands at the moment, and he doesn't really make too much time to write.
Yeah.
So hopefully he'll get back into it, because he is really talented.
He is.
Yeah.
They, whenever I met Rico, her husband, he was in a band
Called Seneca.
Yeah. They were so good.
They were so popular.
They're amazing. I love them.
Yes, it was so funny because like I remember thinking like he was hot, and I think the vocalist at one point, I don't know if it was your vocalist,
I dated him.
or there was also Corey, another vocalist.
Oh no, I dated Zach.
Okay, yeah. So I just remember back in the day, like, oh, they're so hot because they were so good.
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, oh, but they're dicks. Like they're dicks. And Rico was like, when I talked to him like years later, and we started like having a relationship, he was like, we weren't dicks, we were just all antisocial, so we just didn't really talk. It like we're all quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know about your guy, and I don't know really about.
Oh, you never met him?
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't even really meet Rico. I think I just saw. I mean, at the time, like I would have been too young to like date him anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's my brother's age, so that would have been tricky back then.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to Liquid Records. What was this? Like little venue that used to way back in the day.
I don't think
I
I know
host like
that
all
one.
these hardcore bands.
I don't think I knew that. I think I went to Tremont a lot.
Yeah.
And then Milestone, Amos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not there anymore. And then I went to that church one, the Avondale.
Oh, yes.
And then
that's where I met them too.
Really?
Yeah.
And then DAV Hall. Which
Yeah.
is like, did you go there?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I know.
We probably.
I'm
like,
sure we have.
Yeah, I was probably like moshing beside
Yeah.
you, and you're just cheering, like you're just.
Yeah.
Love that.
I know. No, I would have been throwing bows in there. No, I did not mosh. Did you mosh?
I swear I danced, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was doing the
no.
two-step and then like that windmill thing. Like I felt like a badass back in the day. Like I'm not even kidding. I
You
was
did
like,
the windmill.
Yeah, I'll do it for you later.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I know the
Cool
move.
video. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. It's all right. We've all done embarrassing things.
What's your most embarrassing story? Do you have one?
I have a few, but I am not embarrassed very easily at all.
Oh.
So this one is so ridiculous. So there's this tattoo artist. His name he goes by Gnarly Gav, who I've always joked and said he looks just like my man, except this dude has dreads. Like they could be long lost cousins.
Okay.
Well, and his tattoos they're just so ridiculous and out there.
Like they're good, or?
They're good, but they're like, for example, one of his more popular ones, signature ones, if you will, is like a cat tiger deal biting a watermelon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. He does a lot of kooky things. Well, so him and Caleb, long lost cousins. He just so happened to be coming through Charlotte, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna book Caleb an appointment with him, and I'll surprise him and just gift him a tattoo by Gnarly Gav. Well, both of us were at fault for this, because I asked this tattoo artist, like, okay, cool, well, how much, is it? So I know. He said, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's reasonable. It's a reasonable price. Just come in, we'll figure it out.
I don't like that.
Well, my dumb ass was like, okay, well, we'll go
reasonable.
in. Yeah. So we
Oh,
go.
wow.
He picks out one. It's this girl. And it's great. It's a good tattoo. But then and he was like, all right, it's going to be $500. And I was like, I looked at him. I was like, and so, of course, he had to pay for his own tattoo that I gifted him.
Did you at least pay the difference?
No, I don't think I did. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
So he'll never let me live that down either, but it's pretty embarrassing. Good story. What about you?
Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have a lot, but I can't think of one about like something I've done, but I do remember having sex with this guy before, and gosh, like it lasted forever. And I don't like. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I do not want sex to last forever.
No.
I mean, that was even in my younger years. I did not want it to last forever. Like, I don't know what you young people are thinking. It's like, I don't. I just like want to get mine. I want you to get yours, I guess. But it wasn't working. Like, his dick was limp as fuck, and I was like, is it? But also, I was like, I just had to like stop and like pat him, and I was like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm ready to go. Like, I was ready to go an hour ago.
Right.
But he was like trying to convince me, like, oh, it was just like this Adderall that I took. See the pill bottle? He's like showing me, and then I'm just like, okay, fine, it's cool, whatever, I don't care, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't go. And he comes up to me, he puts his hands on my shoulder, and he goes, don't tell anyone. And it was hilarious to me. I was just like, okay, like, no problem, like, I don't care, but like, I'm telling you guys because that's fucking
now the world is about to know.
But also, this dude, there was like an Instagram page that was like calling out these like dudes that were like, I don't know, drugging women or just like harassing women. Like, that was recent. I think they closed their page down more recent, but like, he ended up being on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What for? Do you remember?
I think he like definitely had a coke problem, but also like he was just like nonstop harassing some girls, and like I think I can't remember. It's been a while, but I think they even said that he had like drugged some girls, and then like these girls just did not feel safe.
Yeah,
is what it came down to. But there was like several stories about him, and then I just remembered mine of him shaking me and being like, "Don't tell anyone," and I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh, yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Poor guy.
But I'll have to try and figure out like something embarrassing that I've done. I mean, I am probably super embarrassing in general, but I can't think of a story like right off. So that's good.
Yeah.
Good on you that you could do that. Is there anything that most people don't know about you? Like,
probably a lot of stuff. I am an ordained minister.
That is so cool to me.
Although I prefer ministress.
Ministress, I like that. That's so cute. Okay, that's fair.
My friend Catherine and I, who is an amazing photographer, you guys will meet her.
Yes.
She'll be on. We actually have a little business. It's called Modern Matrimony.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So we the idea is that you could hire your photographer and the minister in the same shebang. Mm-hmm. And obviously a lot of people I feel like aren't having weddings and ceremonies in churches anymore. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you are getting married, holler at me and Catherine. We'll hook you up. I can teach English as a foreign language.
Oh, have you done that, like VIP kid or anything?
Well, it's crazy. I did it online for a little bit, but I call her my spiritual advisor, but my mom would see the psychic, and then I saw her, like my whole family's seen her forever. And I just so happened to have finished that certification and went to her afterwards, and I had applied to go to Japan, and that was when they were having issues with their radiation and all that nasty shit was going on. And the psychic told me that if I went, I would never have children, because she literally said it would scramble my ovaries.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So because she said that, I just chose not to go.
Yeah.
Not that I'd take everything she says literally, but yeah, I didn't go anywhere.
I've never been to a psychic before, but I really want to.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live in Florida for a little bit, but I had a friend, like 2 friends, come to town to visit me, and they wanted to go to see a psychic. But I had my boards coming up, and I didn't want to hear anything that could like make me feel away, because I feel like if I heard something from a psychic, I would definitely live my life by that.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I know I would. Like,
Yeah.
I would take it very to heart and be like expecting the worst or exactly what they said, which I don't think is how you're supposed to go into it. I'm not really sure. I think you're supposed to just like kind of be open to everything. And so I just like wouldn't do it. But now I'd be very open to it.
should.
Yeah. Interesting.
My lady, like I said, my mom saw her, so she's been doing it for, we'll say, 30 years at least, and she like helps the police department and stuff. She's amazing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll give you her name.
Yeah. Well, you'll just have to go with me.
Yeah, I will.
Just hold my hand. Let's see if I got anything super raunchy to ask you before we end this. Anal.
No.
No.
Not even the slightest.
Have you tried?
No.
Just a tip?
No.
Finger?
No.
Pinky?
No.
Toe?
No.
No. That is hilarious. Okay. So it's funny to me because I remember right before I was with Rico, I was dating this English guy, and he asked me, he was like, have you done anal? And I was like, no, I'm saving it for marriage. And I actually was very serious about that. I was like, I'm not going to go into marriage as a virgin, but I'm going to save one thing. And that was the one thing I saved.
I love that.
Yeah, I was very serious about that.
So what, you like it?
I do like it, but it is like something that you really have to like take slow and like work with, because like obviously the first time was like not good, and still like the entry and the exit scare me. I'm not gonna lie, it scares me because you really have to be like the most relaxed that you've ever been. So like in my head I'm like, be relaxed, be relaxed, be relaxed, and like however I get there, like that little meditation helps me and relaxes to where entry is not so scary. But I am always like terrified because I feel like in high school I had heard that like this girl did anal and she shit all over the place.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I heard that so many times that it freaked me out, and I was like, well, at least I'll be married to the person that I shit on if that happens.
Oh my God, no. I'm scared. I've always had a weird thing about pooping anyway. Literally, as a kid, I'll never forget. We're getting
you were
other
really
side,
getting to know
the other
us.
side of nasty.
That's nasty.
Yeah. But my mom would she'd be like, okay, you have to go. And I would be so small. I was so small. And she would sit there and watch me on the toilet, and I'll never forget, I would fake strain. Like, I would just go, but not be doing anything, just so she thought I was trying. But yeah, no, I have no interest
In pooping or anal.
both. In either. No.
That's funny. There was it makes me laugh a lot, but I don't think it's supposed to be funny. There was a little girl that was like related to like my sister's husband's family or whatever, and she had issues like pooping or whatever. And like we were at the beach, and I just heard, like, I think her husband ended up telling me, but she was just like on the toilet, and she was like, poop butt, come on butt, just poop, poop butt. It's like somebody was telling her to go too, but she just couldn't, so she had to tell her butt, and I don't know if it worked. But poor girl.
Bless her heart. I can relate. So as I mentioned before, I wrote this little rhyme about what being nasty means to us. We are going to ask the same of our guests for them to answer as well. I'm going to read it to you guys, and then we'll give you a little snippet of what we think makes us nasty too.
And as we progress, one day she's going to rap it.
Yes.
So just stay tuned for that.
Or I'll have Queen Irby come rap it for us when we get
some money.
Yeah, when we get some money. I love her. Okay. So, when you're nasty, the world is a better place. You might embrace it by sitting on a face. You may also demand respect because of your actions and aesthetic, whether you became a badass over time or whether it's genetic. Thank you for joining us, for being a part of the team. You've empowered the world. Your being is supreme.
So, what makes you nasty? You go first.
Ooh. I am nasty because I am an empowered woman. I'm very confident. with myself. And I think until recently that was very taboo of women to be confident. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I do it myself. And I honestly carry myself really well. I think through my demeanor, as I said, through my demeanor and my actions and aesthetic, the way I dress, that I just embrace and emit bad bitch energy.
Love that.
That makes me nasty.
Yes, you nasty.
Yeah. What about you?
I think it was definitely a badass over time. It
Okay.
took a minute to
Yeah.
get into who I wanted to be, and I'm still constantly trying to change and grow. I think what makes me nasty is that I feel like I'm a good wife, a mom. I'm juggling a 9-to-5 and being a foot slinger of all the pictures and
Hustler.
videos. Yes, a hustler for sure. I am overly ambitious and a million ideas all at once, but I mean, I think that makes me nasty.
Yes, I agree. Tell everyone what your zodiac sign is and where you're from.
Oh yeah, so I'm a Libra and I am from here. I'm from North Carolina. Yeah.
Me too, born and raised North Kakalaki, and I'm a Sagittarius. So
thank you for joining us in the Nasty Girls Clubhouse. We are definitely going to keep pushing at this and growing, trying to get better. If you want to be on our show, if you have any cool stories, or if you just feel like you're a nasty ass bitch in any way, nasty as shit, nasty as empowered, whatever it may be, just DM us. And
yeah, you can find us at Nasty Girls Clubhouse on Instagram. And we also have, if you want to email us, nastygirlsclub@gmail.com.
And that's girls with a U.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
I think it was
Yeah.
good.
Today's episode is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits, reminding you to risk it for the biscuit. Shop their goods online at www.bojangles.com.